presenting the new Fight or Flight Championship, please welcome referee S.P. Anderson.
There it is, the Respect Fight or Flight Championship.
And what we've learned about this division is a hybrid division. Anything can happen.
To the opponents in our five-way scramble to crown the first ever Respect Fight or Flight Champion. Introducing first.
So Secret Art end caper, if you will, of Respect in the Craft Ray is a independent wrestling historian. So he knows that there's promotions like Jersey All-Pro, American Championship Entertainment, that pioneer divisions such as Fight or Flight through many different names and labels. And here we are now, touching down on the fact that we're going to establish a Fight or Flight Championship Scramble matchup for said division.
We love it too. We're seeing a lot of clash of different styles. We did see our Fight or Flight Scramble at Respect, and now we have a debut.
Weighing at 195 pounds, he is the torture artist, Prince Ahmed.
To your point, Prince Ahmed, of course, making his debut here at Respect. But Prince Ahmed, albeit a mainstay of the tri-state independent wrestling scene, has not had a key victory yet. He has had show-stealing matches, including one against Darius Carter right here in this very building. But he doesn't have the keynote. Prince Ahmed is in a position, like many of the challengers here tonight, where he needs this victory maybe more than anyone else.
No doubt about that. I mean, a matchup like this is a way to not only cement yourself with championship gold, but to cement yourself across a litany of different styles in this company, in this division tonight. It's, like we said, a very hybrid division. We've seen mostly scrambles so far, but this could be contested down the line in very different ways.
And of course, there's no other choice than the Reverend of Ridgefield Park, the minister of the Mecca, Shane Fair, white glove treatment only for hashtag no escape.
Malik Del Vonte, we had seen competing in that first ever Fight or Fight Scramble back at Respect, and though he was unsuccessful, even Ray Sanchez online had talked about the fact that he was just so close, and I think something like that did not sit well with the Definition of Debonair.
Well, here's the thing. Malik is, in fact, a wise choice to wrestling enthusiasts, but to me, his attitude is way too lackadaisical going into this. He's way too energetic, and I think the excitement is channeled in the wrong way. Not only does Andry Paulino come in here with a victory in this division, in this budding division, if you will, but bear in mind, judging by the reaction, he is in fact the sentimental favorite.
No doubt about that. And another thing to consider is that it was Paulino that got that pinfall victory over Malik Del Vonte.
That's right.
Back at Respect.
The odds-on favorite, one with incredible momentum going into this right here at Respect. Of course, we invite you to use the hashtag #NoEscape for those of you watching on YouTube. Shout out Ref S.P. Anderson, making sure that each competitor realizes the moment that we're having, this platform that's being cultivated for competitors specifically in this wheelhouse.
He is strong whenever he wakes up. Weighing in at, he's not really sure. This is Juni Underwood.
And another exciting debut that we're getting to see here at #NoEscape. Juni Underwood, who had spoken about the concept of fight or flight online and said that when he was 19 years old, he got the words fight or flight tattooed on his body. That is how strongly he believes in that attitude, in that mindset. And a division like this, it almost seems like it feels right at home for Juni Underwood.
Absolutely. And on paper, doesn't look it, but I promise you, the most versatile of all competitors involved tonight.
When you talk about versatility, I think about someone that can grapple with the best of them, but someone who's not afraid to go down into the depths of more hardcore action.
He is made in the USA, weighing at 200 pounds even. He is the former Big Japan Wrestling Deathmatch Champion. This is the King of Deathmatch, the Psycho Samurai, Akira.
The international nemesis has arrived.
And when you talk about that King of Deathmatch moniker, that is something that he earned for himself after spending a massive chunk of 2025 competing in Big Japan, and actually ended 2024 by being crowned the King of Deathmatch World GP Tournament winner.
That's right.
But account for the fact, too, that no stranger to technical prowess is Akira. He may not show it as often when he's in more deathmatch or hardcore situations, but it is definitely in his wheelhouse.
But I think you touched on an extremely great point there. This is a gentleman that can do a hammerlock, throw a haymaker, or literally stab you with a light tube.
Has all of those elements at his disposal. Everyone here acknowledging the gravity of this moment as we prepare to crown and make history here at Respect Wrestling. See the determination, the focus.
And our opening contest is live here at Ridgefield Park.
Everyone taking a moment to almost size each other up and going for broke. Prince Ahmed kicked upside the head.
Andry's parry followed up different attacks from all parties involved, and Akira inserts himself into the situation.
Looking to neutralize the torture artist relatively quickly. Here comes Paulino, dishing Akira out to ringside.
Quickly sacked, and watch out for Malik. Put some brakes on that one. Great athleticism. Ooh!
Great dodge, perfect timing for Malik.
And Andry escaping, pun intended. Got a great wrist lock there, not the tightest, but he follows it up to Juni.
And all three of these competitors so gifted in terms of speed, agility.
There's the rebound. Look at that.
On display from Paulino. Looking for another massive victory here at Respect. #NoEscape.
Andry doing probably what every competitor should do, having his head on a swivel, and you got to give it to him, neutralizing two opponents at once in this.
Definitely, you want to break down this playing field and try and get it into as close to a one-on-one contest as you can.
Missing the action there, Malik able to land on his feet from the standing position. There is the head scissors.
Turnabout, fair play. Malik trying to say anything you could do, I could do better to Paulino, the man that pinned him in the first Flight of Freight Scramble.
Check out who's respawned in the ring. There's Juni with the duck under.
Wait, oldest trick in the book. Is he going to fall? Oh, he booped him.
A bait and switch by Juni. He's proficient in that.
Juni Underwood, someone who's known to be a bit of a trickster, cracking off that scorpion kick. It takes people off of their guard with this almost like jovial mindset.
Not only a trickster, bear in mind the fact that he's been involved in tag team action and singles action throughout the better part of the last 2 years. So he knows what it's like to deal with multiple opponents at once.
And fire in the hole. The grappling gremlin that is Juni Underwood, but quick.
Here comes a new challenger, and it is the deathmatch man himself. But Akira eats the chop.
The Psycho Samurai looking nonplussed.
The godly Gaijin realizing that this is now his opportunity to strike, and he does just that.
Deafening thud across the chest of Juni Underwood, who's put on some mass in the upper body, but still felt all of that.
And Akira not impressed, if nothing else. Meanwhile, Prince Ahmed and Andry are on the outside here.
Sealed with a kiss and stings just as hard. Now, if I were to tangle up into a striking battle with Akira, I mean, I don't know if it's the smartest thing, but Juni Underwood going for broke here.
Yeah, definitely impressed by the fact that he took some said initiative, but not the smartest to do.
Bowled over. Dropping the double knees on the chest, driving the air out of the lungs.
And cover. And a 2 count here.
And you could see in the background, Prince Ahmed was ready to break this up if need be. It is one fall to a finish, and our combatants don't even have to be involved in the action for us to find a new and first ever champion.
And Akira now using those educated feet, following up with the chop. Got that snap in position, the cravat at least. And up the loaf, not getting sliced, but a cartwheel kick by Prince Ahmed.
And Ahmed now, oh, wait a second, looking for some prettier. No, wait, into a leg sweep here.
Yeah, Prince Ahmed, ever innovative everywhere he goes. He's not just a torture artist, he is an attack specialist.
Incredibly gifted, technically sound, and looking to become, oh, wait a second.
Devastatingly nasty, but Andry will not back down.
Paulino driving that knee into the skull of Ahmed.
Ooh. Look at the cartwheel on that curtain call suplex.
And Ahmed taking a moment of respite before dragging Paulino to the center, floats over into the cover.
But I want to give some praise to Ahmed immediately because of the fact that he's usually the torture artist. We see him slow, methodical, working body parts, putting torque and hyperextension. He's all explosivity in this multi-man situation. Great strategy because I guess his opponents were not expecting it.
Definitely not, and especially when we know that matches like this division is all about innovation. It's all about the different styles that can cross paths here at Respect, and we're seeing it firsthand.
Look at this. Look at Prince Ahmed recycling Juni's own physical matter to cause exactly that, destruction.
Oh, good heavens, into a bit of a pretzel scenario.
Oh no, Alyssa, we wish we could come up with a name for this, but this is exactly what he says he is. Torture specialty.
Well, hyperextending some muscles. Ligaments must have been screaming in pain as the open rib cage of Juni Underwood now wrapping around the base of the leg.
And over. Almost a scorpion hold, perhaps.
You could see Juni was trying to scramble, trying to find some respite.
Not too dissimilar to that scorpion submission hold. And Prince Ahmed dominating the canvas.
You think about the sensitivity of that rib cage and just an open palm straight across it. Prince Ahmed alone in the ring, but not for long. Drop kick from the top. Springs back to his feet, does the Psycho Samurai.
And the Godly Gaijin revving up the engines. From the handspring elbow.
Follow through with that kick upside the dome. Again, that elevation of the knee strike. Oof. Right to the knee, driven the skull.
Ref SB Anderson in great position, but Malik had something to say about it.
Malik, who had found that first opportunity in fight action, be stripped away from him, but in comes Paulino with that diving punch.
And it is fight or flight being showcased by all competitors involved, but it is all fight by Paulino in this.
Excellent follow through, loses no momentum, keeps the feet on the gas. Spinning through into that cover, shoulders are down, and Juni breaks it up.
And cuts Juni off before he gains any form of momentum here. Sacks him right to the outside, right to the dive spot. But Malik reinserts himself into the equation.
Taking out that frustration, everything that was wearing on him from the Respect event.
And roll through.
And the shoulders are down. Oh, so close.
For my money, that was a 3. You can only imagine the chips that were bet on Malik right there.
But Malik didn't come this far just to come this far, but here comes Juni Underwood. That one right to the chin of Del Vonte.
From the shoot-off, pop-up.
Planted.
New champion history's about to be made. And from the spring up, cut down is Malik.
Wastes no time in that cover, but still not enough. Incredible resilience on display from
Malik. Watch Ahmed at the bottom of your screen there, timing his moment.
Incredible with that headbutt from Prince Ahmed.
Yeah, that Egyptian eclipse. Did you see that? Right across the shoulder blades, debilitating Underwood.
With the fight or flight championship on the line, everyone is giving it everything they've got.
Spiking Malik to the canvas.
And now, as Malik is out, Juni Underwood's shoulders are down. You can see the frustration, but also the focus. Now it looks like Prince Ahmed was trying to pry the nose off of Juni Underwood's face.
All 5 competitors really, and I mean really, leaving their emotional matter onto the canvas, but Ahmed perhaps running it a different game tonight.
Now in this high-risk situation, in comes Akira, who had that devastating match against the Brooklyn Outlaw Donovan back at Respect.
Oh,
wait a second.
tower being built, Alyssa.
Oh, hold on, that is a long way down.
Oh, tribute to the Pele. No way, no way. Utilizing Underwood as a catapult.
And now, back where he left off, Akira now.
Great Frankensteiner from the top. Underwood not down just yet, but he's about to be.
Oh, that double knees right to the small of the back. Oh, but Ahmed coming in all fired up.
Yeah, eradicating Akira now. Can he stay on him? Can he stay on Underwood?
Oh, no, gripping at that. The arms twisted and mangled of Juni Underwood.
The artistry of anarchy being applied here. We got a submission. Yes, we do. And what we have is a new champion, a first champion here at the Mecca. Take it, Shane.
Here is your winner, the result of a submission, and now your inaugural Respect Wrestling Fight or Flight champion, Prince Ahmed.
You could see the shock in the face of Akira, who was coming in to break up that submission. Definitely not pleased as the Psycho Samurai, but in vast polarity. Very pleased with this moment.
Absolutely.
Prince Ahmed with the submission to Juni Underwood.
But you mentioned in this reality, a hush comes over the crowd here at Respect. The realization that Prince Ahmed made history. Prince Ahmed, the torture specialist, literally put torture on every competitor he could to get what he felt he deserved. A victory like no other. The inaugural Fight or Flight champion.
If this is any telltale sign of all of the action that is ahead of us, everyone is on notice now.
Think about the fact that is literally a sampling, to your point, Alyssa. That is just our opening contest here, as Respect Wrestling presents No Escape, and that's what it was when it comes to history and Prince Ahmed.
There was certainly no escape for Juni Underwood in that situation, forced to tap out, but Akira is looking very upset by that decision.
A little bit. A little bit. And look, the Godly Godjing wanted to be the man with history associated to his name here tonight, like he did all of 2024, all of 2025. You want to keep that momentum, but sadly, tonight was not that night. Whoa, whoa! Is that? Oh, yes, it is. That is Donovan.
That is a man that Akira had that absolutely brutal matchup with back in Respect. Donovan, I guess, coming to take his pound of flesh.
The Brooklyn Outlaw giving out receipts here in the Mecca.
Oh, goodness gracious. Shane Fair hightailing it out of there as now.
Oh, wait, Akira trying to fight back, trying to mount an attack of some kind. But Donovan holds on to that front face lock, really putting the work on Akira.
And taking into account, I mean, now we're getting some reinforcements out here in the form of our officiating staff, trying to just put some separation between these two, trying to have Donovan see some reason. I mean, Donovan had alluded after Respect that this certainly was not the end of his feelings towards Akira.
There it is.
Come on.
The south side knee. Too tempting for anybody, especially Donovan, not to go for.
Well, after feeling absolutely crestfallen at the result of that Fight or Flight championship matchup, Akira now being laid out.
I mean, I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, but think about it this way, Alyssa. The position of which Akira has been in the last 2 years in his independent professional wrestling career, Donovan was in at one point. Donovan is a pioneer competitor that allowed people like Akira, like so many on tonight's card, to be in those positions. Perhaps that is the ethos of this attack. I'm not trying to justify it, but as a journalist, I think that could be the explanation.
Well, I mean, whatever the reasoning may be for this behavior of Donovan, we are still trying to get a little bit of control. And it looked like, speaking with our owner, Ray Sanchez, are more so haranguing.
Well, right now it's the officials that can't seem to escape Donovan, or at least get him to the back area. We're back here at the Phil Sheridan building in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. As you just saw, history made. Prince Ahmed, our inaugural Fight or Flight champion winner. Akira downed by the Southside's own Donovan here.
We're going to take it back over to Shane Fair, but be sure you are using hashtag #NoEscape on social media to tell us how you are enjoying everything so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the inaugural Respect Wrestling Fight or Flight champion. Ahmed, what is next for your title reign?
اولا انا عايز اقول النهارده كسبت عشان انا احسن مصارع في الدنيا، والنهارده اثبتت ان انا احسن واحد واكون اول بطل واخر بطل، واي كلب هيجي جنبي هكسره 4 انصاص. ماشي؟
If you could just translate for our English-speaking audience that.
Google it.